I always envisaged myself doing this.
When I started, I couldn't have possibly imagined that I'd be where I am today. I mean, this is like a dream to me.
It did seem a bit ridiculous, really, that I could ever really do that.
I never thought it would happen. It's been a really long journey.
It was taken for granted that women were generally inferior to men and that white men were superior to all others.
Same aspirations, the same love of flight, but they were barred for social reasons.
When I started learning to fly, I was only 19. It was a long time ago. Things were very different. There were very few women in aviation. There were no women in any of the airlines in Australia at all. So people didn't have this idea in their head that women could be pilots.
Well, I have no history in my family or no one I knew flew, and I just took a lesson completely by accident. And it just started from there. But flying is very expensive, especially when I don't do it for a career. So it's been stop-start over the last 20 years as well. I'm a single parent, so having the time and the money at the same time has been probably a big struggle.
I started training in 2009 and I graduated in 2012 as a commercial pilot. During that time, as a lot of young people do around that age, I was questioning my identity. And in 2010 I came out as LGBT. The problem with that was, in a school of 200 people, I was the only person there that was LGBT. It was very isolating. And there were also very few women there as well. I think there was a handful in the whole school, very male dominated.
So I moved to Australia when I was 17 alone and started doing my Bachelor of Aviation, graduated with all my qualifications, and then I got into instructing. There was this student and he came in and said he wanted to fly. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll take you to fly. And he literally came to me and said in front of my face saying that, you're a female, I don't want to fly with you. So he took on another instructor, and interestingly, that instructor was someone that I trained.
We've come a long way for women in aviation over the last 50 years.
The industry is definitely changing. It is slowly changing, but change is happening. More women are becoming pilots than ever. More women are becoming engineers. More women are becoming air traffic controllers.
You don't feel that you're any different to anybody else because there's a lot more acceptance these days.
I think being a female in SFC is relatively encouraging. We're part of the family, we're part of the SFC family where we all work together and achieve something.
It's a very equal environment, I find. You don't expect privilege, you just expect to be treated the same as everybody else. And I think that's exactly what you get when you come to this flying school.
One of the amazing things at SFC is there's about 15% of the people there are women, which is so much better than the 3 or 5% that it is in a lot of other places in the industry. I shouldn't even need to be in this video. You know, all I want is for us to be equal. I don't want special rights or special treatment. I just want to be treated the same way men are treated in this industry. It feels great to finally be flying again. This is something I've always wanted to do, and it's something that I'm not going to stop doing.
I knew I could do it, and I did, and I'm still here today doing it. So yeah, all things are possible.
If everyone else can do it, I can do it. Not because I'm a female I can't do it, it's because I'm a female I can do it.
I know that I can do it, and it's not something like a dream anymore, that it's reality, and that I can do it, and I am doing it. I'm doing what I love.